with your boo. I got plenty things to do. Making plenty moves. Swollen with the loot. Pull up in a Merce. Two-door, it's a coupe. Feeling like a boss, but I skip to my loop. Dribble, I dribble, I skip to my loop.
Kyle Lowry. At the number 12 position, Simmons. At 7,
Let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to it. Check on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green is out there with Lowry, and it's Simmons in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. In the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports. How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. They get it again. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Over Lowry. Conley's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One thing he's worried about, allowing Joel Embiid to get into a groove from outside. Coach said when Embiid's hitting threes, that opens up their entire offense. Obviously, we have to pack the lane against him, but we also can't give him free looks from deep. It's hard to accomplish both of those things, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Now here's Embiid. Harris, right side. Right side Lowry. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Favors. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Bounce pass Conley. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Harris with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Simmons passes to Embiid. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. Out to the right wing. And it's good for 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Kyle Lowry. And Curry subbed in for Danny Green. Outside for Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
And stolen by Howard. Curry wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. Rondo passes to Clarkson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Thybulle finds Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so he kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far? Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Clarkson is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Niang in at the center.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has, a guy that wants to get his team involved.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. For Utah, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change.
Now, this guy's so fluid in transition. Just a great player, Oubre, in the open floor.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Now, here's Milton. turned in an outstanding game against New York. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, a trifecta from Kyle Lowry. This guy gets great lift on his jump shot.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. It says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a...
Clarkson passes to Oubre and finished off by Oubre.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Green. It's blocked.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Clarkson. The three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Embiid. From about 16, they get it back. Hilton the pass to Embiid. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Embiid's got 14 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Lowry out there with Green, and it's Simmons in at the three, the small forward. Lowry can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 7. And finished off by Oubre.
Now, tell you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Fade away. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Three-pointer, Lowry doesn't get it to drop for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. Then for the 76ers, Howard comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Danny Green. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bounce pass from Lowry. Mobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Curry. Oubre, no one around him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Curry against Mitchell. Curry dishes to Embiid. Count it! and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Derek Favors.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Philadelphia shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the Jazz call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Jazz trail by 6. Rondo with the ball. He kicks to Mitchell. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Bible, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Mitchell in the corner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. That one goes in. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The gigantic frame of Rudy Gobert is a problem for the defense. Very hard to contest this guy without fouling.
Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Hilton the pass to Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. And that one is good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
From deep Ingles. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Outside Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count it. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night right there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And the basket by Ingles.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Here's Green, and he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Rondo drives in, and Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
The 76ers leading by 3. Harris outside. Green breaking loose, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Oubre's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mike Conley in for Rajon Rondo. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. Oubre can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
For three. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Clarkson.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Three-pointer, Lowry. But they'll get another chance. And it's Green missing. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Gobert finds Clarkson, and Utah another 3.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play.
And the layup falls. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Green. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Outside, Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid wide open. Utah with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Shooting for Utah, at the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Gobert drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Green. Lowry against Conley. Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. The baseline jumper goes down. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Hey, you're just making tough shots. I'm doing my job.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Outside Lowry. Embiid is at the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pulls from the top of the key, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert, and they're moving it up. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid against Gobert. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell left side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Embiid. And stolen by Favors. And again, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
You see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm. You're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 8.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Favors attacking.
Let's remember that Derek Favors is well over 250 pounds.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lowry dishes to Simmons. Embiid inside the line. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for your Jazz, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Embiid drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Lowry. But tried by Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team. You picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Why act this way? Yo, why act this way?